Hello everyone, thanks to the power of the internet I get to talk with you all, and today we're back with some more Deer Days, and I don't really play Lyrical a lot, especially on Deer Days. I think I've only had 2 fight videos, so we're going to fix that. So we are going to play some Absolute Zero today. Honestly, I should move my camera over so you guys can actually see the card. Let's do that. Live editing, wee. We don't need to see my opponent. Alright. Ride line. Grade 0, they all do the same. Grade 1. When it's placed upon by riding from the grade 0, look at the top 7. Choose an absolute 0. So, one of the ride line targets. Or, one of the coolest sounding names of all time, Judge Maiden. From among them, reveal it, add it to hand, shuffle the deck. That's pretty cool. It's not in the main deck, so it will never see its rearguard effect. What do you do, grade 2, when it's rode upon by the grade 3? Choose a clow from your soul and call it to rear. Never mind, what do you do? If your Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater with AB 0, and your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, you can discard a card from your hand. We're going to be seeing a lot of that, because this is basically a Vanguard Hanali-ish. And this unit gets all your front row get 5k. Hey, that's pretty cool. Alright, now, what does she do herself? Sagitta. All of you and your opponents get the continuous. If it is the 4th or more battle, it cannot attack unless you discard a card from hand, which should proc a lot of the effects of the support. It doesn't. It all depends on when you discard it, which makes things incredibly more irritating. This has a really cool idea, but really poor execution. We'll hopefully see that during gameplay. Alright, but what else? EB4, that's actually a very heavy cost. Gets 10k in a drive. You know, that's not bad, considering you're being forced to discard cards a lot. You know, the thing you need in a card game for hand value, for aggression, for shield. It's nice to get that back. When your opponent, when your card is discarded from your hand by a card's ability, CB draw. You know, that's not too bad. Alright, what else are we playing? We're playing Precipia, because I don't care sometimes about the 10k and the drive. I want to draw. I need hand to play this deck. Just getting it out of the way, we have Small Lyrical Pile. We have Franchette, because 5k and I get to return a card back to hand. Hey, Eureka does the same thing. One could argue with this build, I could play Strega, but I don't want to. I'm trying to use some of the more in-archetype support for this. We have one of the first Judge Maidens, who is Arca. When this is discarded from your hand during your turn, if you have a Vanguard with AB 0, energy charge 1. Alright, so that already pays for my 3 energy per turn for that. And if I'm at a low sum 3, if I discard this early, well, I can EB4 for this effect. That's already good enough to have this. But also, in the drop, if my Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, attacks, if I do not have a same card name in this unit, I get to call it a rear. This enables my multi-attack to discard things from hand. So I can draw, so I can get their effect. I don't know, it's pretty neat though. When this unit attacks, if I have a grade 3 or greater with AB 0 in its card name, I get 10k. So it's a 20k bootier. That's pretty cool. This is the thing I could probably replace with Strega, because when this unit is placed on rear, if I have AB 0, CB, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 AB 0 Judge Maiden, reveal it, add it to hand. Because we also have another Judge Maiden. Discarded from hand during your turn. If you have a Vanguard with AB 0, I can play this since my soul. So if you notice, this really goes hand in hand with Strega, especially when you're playing orders. Or at least this one. But we're going to basically be feeding it to Eureka. Angel Ladder for soul and protection. This one's pretty funny. This came up because I forgot the names of most everything, so I typed in the word discard, and True Hearted Ruby came up. CB, draw 2 cards. I already enjoy that, and then I can choose a card from my hand and discard it, and put this into soul. So, yeah, mainly I probably should be playing Strega, but not everything can be run by Lyrical Pile. Please, please let me just play the cool-sounding Judge Maidens. Now, the more important thing is, can I actually find a fight? That is the overall question that I am never able to answer. Mainly because no one wants to... Took me 7 seconds to be proven wrong. It might... What? I'm fighting blank? I'm fighting me? What? It's MG Master. Here, oh no. I just want to move my face back. There we go. Look, I am actually fighting an opponent. They do exist. Like, I like this hand. I think it's good enough. Oh, I should have seen they're playing a G-Zone. I'm most likely going to lose this fight. Absolute Zero isn't a good deck. For some reason, they chose to go first. I'm not going to argue. Yeah, draw your 2. Or actually just 1. I'm so used to, everyone going second with Stride decks to just draw 3 for that. So that put me off. They noticed what they did wrong. Nah, I'm keeping that in there. I won with Absolute Zero. I am so skillful. Alright, we're gonna try to run that back, everyone. Stay tuned. Maybe I match with them. We'll find out. Are we doing the run back? No, I'm going against PG. They have Suo and Blagmire. Oh no. This could be very bad for me. Yeah, we're gonna need that. We can search that. I'm gonna need these. Normally I'd be okay with drawing Sentinels. I want to scream. No, I'm not keeping them. You can't make me. Oh, crap, we're finding things. I really want to rush, but that's also an additional 10k shield, which I will be needing, so that's going to be safely in my hand. Actually, I can rush them with Frenchette, right? Yeah. And now I'm just being punished for not rushing. But there is one good side. One bright side. My opponent probably has absolute... I didn't mean to say that. Absolutely zero idea of how this deck plays. Probably because I'm one of the only people to play it. Or at least on Deer Days. Alright, how many do I need? Choose any number of units if you chose 3 or more. And they all have different names. Yeah, so I need to take that. We can get it off her on place. and jump back the guard. Yeah, that sounds about right. Servant? I'm so used to more modernized things that this scurs me. Actually, I shouldn't give them 2 rear guards. Never mind, I can bounce everything. Or the majority of things that matter. I'd very much like to draw. I would have preferred drive checking that. Alright. So, one of my opponents grade 3. So, first things first. We are going to filter more deck. It is why I took the damage. We are going to get the main grade 2. We are going to use that to bounce back. Alright. If I have done this correctly, Yuika bounces back that end of turn. This bounces back Yuika. So, just making sure. At the end of the battle. Fuck. I'm bad at playing Cardfight. Hey, look, Persona Ride. That's cool. What the hell is that card? Yeah, I'm going to get my more consistency back by adding that back to hand. Sure, they're allowed to heal. Game progression. I'm glad my rush meant nothing in the end anyway. I can't Soul Blast out the grade 1 because that's going to come back out. And now I'm just going to swing because it's funny. Maybe I should have boosted. It's fine. I'm going to lose Yuika and Franchette because I am a terrible lyrical player. Hello, Blagmire. I wonder if the person was Suo, the word PG as their card name, with the Blagmire sleeves, with the Blagmire ride line, was running Blagmire. But hey, now this is free discard for ride. Alright, this is an interesting board state. I hope they attack incorrectly. I'm saving a unit. I am doing good. I am, however, losing Yuika, but that's fine, because my soul is trash. Yeah. Bind 4. Restand 1 with the CB. See, the good thing about this is I get to discard things from their hand, because they actually do get 4 attacks because of him. Now we're just going to take this. That's fine. That's fine. That's less fine. I hate how I have to commit at least a guard unless I hit a trigger defensively, which would be incredibly nice. It's not like that's the main unit I need. I'm just going to take it. I need to hold all of these for his divine turn. I hate this game. I hate this game with a burning passion. You all see that, right? I'm not insane. Alright, at least we can discard that, because we get free card. No, I want them flipped, but that's fine. Hold on. Give me a second. Jesus. I got a discard for this? They're at 2. It's really not worth it. Especially, however, one thing we can do, EB4 for this, immediately. 10k and a drive. We're now going to play her, because I want to search more things. Sometimes I just gotta learn to drive check. I need that 5k. I hate this game. We're just gonna get rid of a sentinel. They mean nothing to me. If it's a trigger, I'ma scream. This game goddamn hates me. I don't even know what to say anymore. Jesus. Yeah, take the damage. Do it. There are moments in time, where the life leaves you. I'm going after your rear guards now, because I dislike this. I'm not going to give you squat. I'm going to assume you did not read my cards. Yeah. I'll call it. Watch me. Alright, 2 to pass. Can I just hit OT? That'd be nice. Even though I gotta discard cards for that. OT pass. Card I need. If I somehow survive, we're sitting okay. I don't need no sentinels where I'm going. Do it. Give a 20k shield to stop me. That's just as good. I'll take that. Guy, you don't need to get rid of your elementary in PGs. It's me, because you're going to shut everything off. I mean, yeah, pass my turn. Right, 4 cards in hand, one of them's probably a persona. That's not very nice, sir. You don't have to final turn this. Hi, bye, Franz. Is this the thing that makes me discard? Yay, thank you for playing into my deck's mechanic. It's Zamug. Going to swing with Zamug first. I knew it. Why do you gain guard? Ha! I'm going to do this. Try to bind my crap. It's gone. Because I'm fine as long as you don't get a crit on that card specifically. Yep, big number. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, who could have guessed Divine Skill? Brother, I got rid of 3 of my PGs. You're doing this for the crit. Alright, this is 33. This is 43. We're going to do that. This matches. This goes 2 to pass. I need to save 40, because that's going to be 43. So I need 5 more guard. I regret everything, because I can't actually guard Zamug. Hopefully, I hit yet another one of my heals. I was doing so good until this game decided I don't get defensive triggers. Taking this would mean defeat. Brother, do you not see my hand? I can't guard. Woot, woot. Alright, another defensive. Another defensive. Surely I can miracle heal again. OT. Please, love of God. Brother, if I didn't punt with the OT to pass on Van, though to be fair, I didn't know I would heal. This could have been so winnable. I'm so mad. Alright. But that was Absolute Zero. I hope you got a little bit of gameplay out of that. Technically, I used it to beat Chronojet. I meant to view the deck. I'm stupid. Showing it off one more time. If only I had seen better things and not 3 Sentinels for starting game. That could have been cool. Obviously, there was the misplay I had with Franchette early on. That definitely didn't help. But overall, this is a fun pet deck to own. You know, nothing wrong with Ab Zero. And hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one.